Ipswich Buses, your local bus company serving your football team. Buses run every 10 minutes. Avoid the traffic. Don't get stuck in the delay. Get Ipswich Buses today. A single from only £1.20, a return from only £2. Find out more information at www.ipswichbuses.co.uk. Ipswich Buses, proud to partner with Talk in Town. Hello again, my friends. Welcome back to your Matchday Ticket Live halftime show. It is, of course, 1-1 at halftime. We've all had a woeful first half. I did myself pressing the wrong intro button there. But Ben, welcome back. What do you make of the first half then? What are your thoughts from that first half?
Tight, not the best half we've had. Weak down the right-hand side, really, really tight in the middle, zero space to do anything. Soft goal to give away. But then again, you could argue theirs was two. Don't know. It's two good teams. I see a little bit of cancelling one another out. There's some good moments from both sides, but it's like two jets of water hitting each other right now, and it's making it look all a bit messy.
Yeah, obviously Macaulay Bonne had his standard gilt-edged chance of the game that he misses. He seems to have one of those a game, Ben. Where
he does, but look, he's exempt from criticism for me at the moment. You know, if he has one of those and scores another 8, have as many as you want. You know, he has been quiet very recently, Macaulay. But you know, for those high standards he set himself, I don't think there's many strikers on earth that can do that for 45 games a season. But I don't know. I think we look really thin down that right hand side. I'm Penny. That goal, he tried to. I know what he tried to do. He tried to get goal side of their attacker and hopefully just shield the ball outwards. But unfortunately, he got it. So it was a bad goal. But all the goals you can see are bad. So a bit disappointing. But I still think there is a win there. I still think because we have been coming out the second half better in a lot of our recent games, and I think we can do that today. They're there for the win. But we've just got to step up again.
Josh said, told you it wasn't going to be 0-0. We've got Owen and he's bored of watching the referee give them a free kick every time we stand too close to one of their players. Jason Clayton with a Luca and Burns out, look a bit there on the right-hand side. Woeful first half, says Mike the Fisherman. And he struggled to keep his eyes open after the first 15. Lee says we need to stop giving away fouls around our box. Bond missing absolute sitter. Leighton, awful defending for their goal. Think it was Coulson turn his back on
was it Coulson?
Cross.
Yeah, it was Coulson. Sorry, yeah.
It was Coulson who didn't stop the cross, I think, but it was Penny that
was Penny that tried to shield it. Okay.
It was a bit of both there from the video that I was sent. EJ Norris, Plymouth getting plenty of charge after the change out of Penny. Christopher Martin getting a bit tasty out there in midfield. And Ipswich Jules, they're clearly exploiting our injury issues down our left. Yeah, obviously the selections what we spoke about in the pre-game show. Who was it? How was it? 3-5-2, 4-2, 3-1, etc. It looks to be Coulson as a right winger.
Yeah,
I'm surprised at that personally.
It's not working either. It's clearly not working. We're quite weak down the right today, and it shows. Oh, welcome Kieran Atkin from Australia. 2 a.m. to staying up at 2 a.m. to watch this. Jesus, man, that's dedication. God bless you. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
But I just that right hand side isn't working. It's two teams that you can see are good, and neither of them have stepped up a gear. No. It's whoever steps up first wins, and it might be us, and it might be them, because they've clearly got more gears to go through. So who gives the better halftime team talk?
This is it. Obviously, Cookie got around the money here, you know, and it sounds a scrappy game. It seems a midfield sort of battle. I like to see or hear Morsey and Evans get a bit hold of it a bit more and bring their quality into play.
Yeah,
you know, but Plymouth are a team, as Brenner was telling us, that have got momentum out of nowhere, and there always seems to be that sort of team that happens every year.
Yeah.
But from the videos, it looks a really soft goal, and I've not heard much out of Coulson. And then Edwards right at the end. What do you make of that situation?
It was he done a great little kind of couple of bits of nutmegs and skills and stuff. But I agree. I personally think he should have knocked it back into the box. You got momentum coming forward with players rather than a shot. But we've seen our players score those kinds of goals this season. It does happen. So I suppose I can never really moan at a shot. But I don't know. I think it's disappointing because the worst time in the game to concede the goal, okay, apart from the 89th minute, but the worst time to concede the goal is just before half time because it G's them up, it gets them in there, they're back in the fight. And the last time we conceded before half time, we got spanked. So that half time team talk they're getting right now, it has to be really, really spot on to what we need to do. And I agree with, was it Fisherman said, drop, where was it? Bring on Selena, bring off Penny, drop Coulson to left back. I completely agree with that. I think that's a great shout.
I'm a little bit surprised we've not seen. It does seem like we're trying to slam a crayon into a peg holder. Do you know what I mean? Like Coulson he's a left back. You're going to play him right midfield. You've got Selena on the bench. You've got two strikers. I wouldn't be against, and he's not going to do it. But I would like to see Piggott come on, play with Bond, really get around the feet of James
you know Wilson. What? I want to see Messi sign for us at the end of the season, but we're talking in fantasy land. We won't put two strikers on.
We shouldn't be, should we? But we should. Even then, he won't do it though. Even then, he won't do it.
He'll do it. If we're losing, he'll do it in the 88th minute. That's the only time you're ever going to see two strikers in an Ipswich team this season. If we're losing, and it's in the last 10% of the game.
And maybe you can tell me more. By all accounts, it sounds like the game's there for the taking. It's really there for us today.
Yeah, it is there for the taking. It's I don't think we've been particularly good, but then I have to balance that. I don't think we've been particularly bad either. These are two very similar teams who are definitely going at it and going for it. It's scrappy. It's tight. You can tell we haven't got. It's actually quite nice to say. You can tell we haven't got our first starting 11 out there because there is a bit of a difference in class. I'm feeling today. The game is there for the taking. It's just what attitude is going to win it in the second half. We've come out and we've destroyed teams in the second half, or we've come out and we've completely fallen apart. So depending on what Ipswich and what talk they get come out will depend on what we do. I'd like to think we can step it up like we have been the last few games where we come back out, we press them high. Substitutions at about 58, 60 minutes is always, I think, a great idea. Give someone half an hour, particularly Selena.
Selena.
I want to see him on. I think this is a great game for him personally, especially after scoring last week. I mean, he's got to come on for me. And I think there are droppable players today. I've got to say, though, Edmondson, I think, has been really, really good today. Really, really solid. He's doing things, I think it was said in the commentary, he's doing things now he wasn't doing 10 games ago, which is 10 games ago, pass back to your keeper. Now he's doing those sensible, short, sharp defensive things, whacking it out, getting it up, turning, shielding the ball. I think he's having a really good game today, and he needs to have one today because it's a tough old game today.
Okay, Richard. Yes, Richard Pride. Game's about right at half time. Coulson's fifth game, not his position. It shows. Other than that, there's nothing in the game. Kieran, Edmondson's been excellent. Plymouth looked out of ideas going forward. Agree with Fisherman. Selena on for Penny. Coulson drops to fullback. Jason Clayton. Selena doesn't work hard enough defending. That's why he isn't starting. Mike the Fisherman. Game management will win or lose us this game. The Durrance.
I agree with that. Yep. You're on it today, Fisherman. Gee, you are zingers today. Absolutely cracking it. Game management will win today. Agreed.
Someone's hacked his account. The Durrance. Thank God for you lot. Thank you very much. Ipswich already is easy to watch. Lewis Knox, strange one having Coulson play right wing. Selena can't be happy. Australia are 55 for 5, says the cruncher. By the way, if you've not yet seen our Cricket Talk programme from yesterday, jump back and have a look. Norman Greenwald, Edmondson best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
A class above. Ben Moore, their defence is finding it easy against Bond. Bring on Piggott up alongside him with Chaplin in behind. Coulson left back. Bring on Selena out wide.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. But if we see Piggott and Bond on the pitch today for any more than 5 minutes, I'll be gobsmacked, Ben.
You don't even think about it. It's not going to happen unless we're losing, and unless it turns 80 minutes. You are not going to see Piggott and Bond. Quote me on that in the full-time show. You will not see that the second half.
I would love to, but yes, let's hope whenever we're talking about full time, it's happiness because we've won and tears of joy and not sorrow. But yeah, this is the halftime show. Hand on heart time as we close. Are we going to win this game? Tell me truthfully.
Yes, we can win this game. We can. Game management. Cook will win this game, not the players, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah,
Cook can win this game, not the players.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Yes. Eddie Spaghetti says, yes, we will. Ben obviously says, yes, we will. I believe we win every game. But it remains to be seen. Join us the moment the full-time whistle goes for Fans React, the full-time show of myself and that man there, Ben Milktray Adams, and you. There'll be a live link. Get involved. We want to hear your voices, your opinion, not us. You've heard us all afternoon. We want to hear from you guys and girls. But until then, hopefully we'll have a great 45. We'll see you all at full time. I believe we'll win.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better.